could this be the moment of proof of this good fortune of this anime? A precedent on my charms, a precedent on my charms. It could mean a lot of different things. It could mean basically how the ending of the anime is going to go, and how the fans are going to react to this also too, with the ending of episode 11, which is basically episode 10, that after left off with a cliffhanger of a moment where basically I want. Let me just say this, okay? I'm going to talk about it right now. I'm just going to talk about it right now. If you guys don't want to spoilers, I'm sorry, but I'm going to talk about it right now. I personally want to say this as well too. This caught me off guard. You don't see this very, very often based on an anime like this. Sometimes it's very rare that you do, but sometimes rare, sometimes very rare that you don't really see like it's going to basically that it's going to happen or anything like that. And what I mean basically is basically of that. We're basically Moto's best friend told Moto and and her senpai to Medaka, whatever his name is, to get some food. And so they went there, they got some food, and then and then went to basically get some food, and then they ran into this guy who answers questions, and I don't know if this should be allowed to do this or not. Maybe it is or something like that. But I kind of find it kind of funny to me, like when you ask basically stuff like this, or maybe just want to get a good advice or something like that, or maybe this is some kind of a test, basically a test of true love. So basically, when they went up to the convenience stand, they wanted to order something, and they basically said Mona just basically like, yeah, we're a couple. Yeah, we're a couple, and basically the next thing that the guy also said too, which means that they're not together. They're just like Mona is just acting like she is somewhat with the MC. And guys, give me 1 second. I apologize. Give me 1 second. I apologize for this. Okay, I'm so sorry about that, guys. I thought someone was driving in my driveway. I thought somebody was, but anyways, I want people to really just to understand this, and I think a lot of people needs to really understand this also as well too, because when you have something like this, basically for a test, and the test is that like the guy says, oh, you guys are a couple, and Motor says, yeah, we are a couple, but they're not officially a couple yet. They really are not. So basically, what it means is basically that it really tells me if this is the true testament, what they actually are going to do. Now we already seeing this. I wouldn't confirm it's basically as a kiss moment, basically in this anime, because the peck on the cheek was kind of the right direction I would like to go, but it wasn't the wrong one. And let me explain about this. I think Mona-chan would basically get really upset if they were to went into full-on kiss mode. If you know what I mean, like you give your girlfriend normal kisses, or your wife, or your husband, or something like that. Basically give normal kisses, but not sometimes like kiss on the cheek. Sometimes basically what happened, and basically that. But I was really quite surprised. Basically, I was quite surprised. Basically with the MC, but even though he noticed that he got a kiss on the cheek from the girl with the short hair, also well too. One thing I want to say about her is basically that she's basically kind of in this competition, basically with the female protagonist, basically in this anime, Mona. And one thing I want to say, personally, want to say here is that it's a tug of war. It's kind of like feel like who's going to win, who's not going to win. But even though much more than that, it could be one of those games, those gotcha games that they play, or something like that, or something. Like who's the best route for the MC? Could it be Monica, or could it be the other girl as well too? But you have to remember for like who are you rooting for? So I mean, I want to say, let me just say this, okay? I want to say this, okay? I am rooting for Motor-chan to be the girl to go out with the MC. However, that might be the case, like some other animes based out there, not being the case. Talk about with Naruto, the Naruto Shippuden, basically with that. A lot of people were very extremely angry and very, very upset because Naruto ended up marrying Hinata. But not only part of that, Naruto totally discharged Sakura, just threw her to the wind, because the reason why Naruto really actually did that, because he thinks that Sakura was lying, because he was not going to put up with that, because he really was not. He just saw right straight to Sakura. But even though Sakura says she loves him and basically stuff, because I want to personally want to say that it took me some time to process that, but then I began to understand basically why Naruto really actually did that. And I bet you a lot of fans were not too very happy about that at all. And I know a lot of people take shonen anime and manga, they take it really, really far. I'm not going to lie. That's a very, very popular anime. It's been around for quite some time and stuff like that. And I know that's hard to get over, especially the hard time getting over between Naruto and Hinata also getting married also well too. That one was, oh boy, that was not good at all either too. Wow. I mean, it really was not. But I want to personally say is that it kind of makes me feel basic of that way. But could we see a basic of a breakthrough? Could he basically end with Mona-chan? That could be a very good possibility. But I want to say is that with Mona-chan is that, for one, she's selfish. She's very selfish. For two, she's messy. What I mean by it is that she's messy about like what she really does, because she doesn't really basically know how to basically to get a reaction from the MC, which means that she keeps messing things up. It means that she's a very messy person, and sometimes that can be a bad thing when it comes into a relationship. And number three is that is she really being serious about if she really want to have this kiss with this MC, but she only got one chance of this, one chance of this. But if it doesn't happen, a lot of people are going to be very, very upset. And I'm not going to lie, I don't like the cliffhanger of this anime, of this episode. I really want to see episode 11 really, really bad, because I really want to kind of know if this really actually going to be the kiss. This is really actually going to be. Now, I don't want nobody spoiling me. Please do not spoil me. I don't want to be spoiled basically about that. But is this kiss going to matter for the fans that people actually do like it? It could be. It could be. But some fans will may say otherwise. But like I said before, that's what basically for what I see. And like I said, for basically what I see for the Naruto Shippuden, because it wasn't just because that Naruto just dumped Sakura because he didn't agree with what Sakura was saying. Naruto wanted to bring Sasuke back. He doesn't. Naruto wants to keep his commitment. That's all he really wants to do. Deep down, he does love Sakura. He does. But a basic relationship between them both, it's not gonna work. I just don't think so. But even though with Hinata and Naruto be in a relationship, because they pretty much understand each other, they both have the similarities and basic stuff. Because I prefer Hinata better than Sakura. That's my opinion. A lot of people will probably get upset with me about that, but I'm just saying. So that's basically what I definitely think. But do I see this based on a similarity basically from Naruto and into this anime? Yes, it's very similar to that, and also very similar to others also too. So I'm guessing we're just gonna have to wait and see what's the real damages that this anime that's gonna go, and then just basically see where the manga is gonna go also too. That's something I'm very, very curious about also too, because I mean I don't think this manga is not going to end anytime soon, because especially with Red a Girlfriend on the other hand, it just keeps going. There's like 31 volumes. Yikes, that's a lot. That's really a lot. I mean, really a lot to get them too. But yeah. Anyways, that's it for this anime review. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? You guys don't agree with me or not? Or do you guys agree with me with what the situation I said about what Sakura and Naruto, basically with that love tree basis kind of moment? But even though they're not in that tree anymore, they're in both different trees. Let's just put it that way. But anyways, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you stop over today. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down, and please leave a comment as well. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you guys have a good day. Take care. God bless. Remember, I love you guys. Please stay safe. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.